Welcome back to The Turn, broadcasting straight from the Rocky Mountain bunker where reality comes to die and we poke it with a stick until it twitches. If you're new here, congratulations. You've made the worst decision tonight. If you're returning, buckle in because tonight's episode is what happens when the simulation runs out of duct tape and decides to freestyle. You get absurdity, controversy, cosmic nonsense, and the kind of jokes that make your inner child call like a therapist. All right, enough warming up. You ever look around and think, yep, Earth's officially group project where half the team quit. One guy's high, the rest of us are duct taping the universe together with hope and caffeine while trying to feed it a Snickers. Because that's where we are. This planet feels like a world more than a beta test. Nobody signed up for it, by the way. If life had a loading screen, it'd say, Tip, you are absolutely not prepared. Let's start with society. Humanity is running on fumes, and not even premium fumes. We're out here operating on the emotional equivalent of 7-Eleven hot dog steam. That's where we're at. People don't listen anymore. They just wait for their turn to argue. And they're wrong when they get there. You see, it's in the news. Oh, the news. Every headline is a competition to see who can sound the most insane. It's like the simulation interns are playing Mad Libs with political tension and cosmic stupidity. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of that. We've got leaders who couldn't lead a conga line. Diplomats negotiating peace with an emotional maturity of a middle-aged school group chat, and billionaires firing rockets like they're trying to reach a divorce settlement on Mars. And regular people, buddy, the IQ dip is real. We are the one viral trend away from someone licking a meteor because science said it might taste like space. But the biggest glitch, nobody helps anymore. You could be getting mugged by a squirrel with a knife. The nearest human is live streaming it. And oh my God, Metal Chris, are you getting it? That guy's getting mugged by a squirrel with the full mouth of nuts. Oh shit, sorry, that's just Stormy Daniels. And I think she needs the fat shot. What happened to her? Because we've become a species of spectators filming our own downfall for likes. And we do it proudly. This is the only timeline where someone will yell, "World peace!" while elbowing a stranger in the face for a Black Friday air fryer or dragging their Labradoodle by a 3-foot leash across the park to tell you to pick up your dog's poop. It's chaos, but it's our chaos. And honestly, there's something beautiful about laughing at the absurdity instead of crying into a Costco rotisserie chicken at 2 a.m. We've all been there. Don't lie, Chris.
To Costco or the chicken licking thingy?
Both. Both, I believe.
Both? Okay.
We are the glitch generation, my friends. When I say we, I mean everyone alive, raised on trauma, bad TV, and now TikTok, carried by caffeine, sarcasm, and the delusion that tomorrow will magically be better if we just pray to a crystal, be nice to one stranger a day, and try really hard not to punch myself in the face. Spoiler alert, it won't work because I do, but we will, because that's what the turn is. We're not here to fix the world, we're here to call it out, roast it, hold it up in the mirror until the simulation itself winches and shits out another Matrix cat. If Earth's gonna act like a clown car on fire, then by God, we're driving into it. Right into the sunset. And now, your brain is fully warmed up. We'll be right back with the headline news dive. Give us a break, Chris.
You changed it on me.
Welcome back to The Turn, where the news is real, the sanity is optional, and the coffee is strong enough to resurrect a buffalo. If you're just joining us, congratulations. You've arrived exactly in time for the part of the show where we pretend journalism still exists. Well, let's dive into the chaos. Every week, I come here hoping things will finally quiet down. Every week, the universe says, hold my beer, and also my Molotov cocktail. Now watch this. This week alone, we've got college riots, visa wars, political circus events, economic disasters, and one raccoon who's apparently entered the UFC. At this point, I don't read the news. I brace for impact, like a dad teaching his teenager how to parallel park. And since this is America, where we turn every tragedy into content, I'll do the responsible thing. I'll talk, you laugh, and together we pretend any of this is normal. Let's get into the headlines. But before they get into us, our top story tonight takes us to UC Berkeley, where a TPUSA speaking event erupted into violent clashes. What began as a peaceful demonstration escalated rapidly as protesters overwhelmed barricades, forced police into defensive positions, and triggered multiple campus lockdowns. University officials report several arrests, a number of minor injuries, and extensive property damage, and one poor soul wearing a Charlie Kirk shirt to support him was beat to bloody hell. Ridiculous. They've condemned the violence, stating that disagreement is never an excuse for destruction or threats to safety. This is the latest in a string of incidents raising national concerns about the state of free speech on college campuses. Not just what's being said, but whether it can be said at all. And look, I get it. College is stressful, you're broke, you're tired, your roommate smells like an unwashed activism protester. But if the highlight of your weekend is flipping over recycle bins because someone's invited a conservative to talk over 30 minutes, you might want to reevaluate your major, because If this is the future of political discourse, we're in trouble. And if this is the future of college tuition, we're getting robbed. Now, from one group of Americans getting replaced in the conversation to another group getting replaced in the workplace, let's talk about H-1B visas. In Washington, lawmakers are pushing for an expansion of H-1B visa program because nothing screams American prosperity like laying off U.S. workers and replacing them with someone cheaper. Tech companies are basically on Tinder swiping left on Americans. Too expensive? Too opinionated? Oh, look, software engineer for half the price. Cha-ching! In this economy, your best job security is praying the hiring manager doesn't discover the search candidate's international button.
I guess the only job left for Americans is podcasting.
Exactly, Chris.
Almost right.
That's why we're here. If this keeps up, the only thing left made in America will be excuses. From outsourcing jobs to outsourcing sanity. Let's talk about Congress. In DC, politicians spent the week yelling at each other over bills, and none of them they actually read, which is traditional at this point. They've been winging it longer than my high school relationship, which I never had. I'm sorry, Sarah. Congress is basically a group project where everyone wants credit and nobody did the assignment. At this point, the only bipartisan agreement left is we should stop working and go on vacation. Speaking of people who should go on vacation, economists announced this week that inflation is cooling slowly, which is government speak for you're still broke, but you'll be broke slightly slower. The grocery store has become a luxury experience. I walked into Safeway and my credit card started sweating. America used to measure success in yards of denim. Now we measure it in how many eggs you can afford. Before we lose all hope, let's check on something more reliable than Congress or the economy, the animal kingdom. All right, after all the human nonsense, let's check in on the only creatures Earth still is acting with on purpose. Dignity, and at least 40% higher success rate than Congress. Because when the world goes off the rails, the animal kingdom doesn't just stay on track, it steals the train, bites a tourist, and posts the whole thing on TikTok, somehow, some way. This animal's gone wild, where nature reminds us. This is animals gone wild, like this.
Yes.
Where nature reminds us every week that humans are definitely the superior species and that we definitely could not be the superior species. I believe in that wholeheartedly. In the wilds of suburban Ohio, a raccoon has been caught on video stealing an entire family-sized pizza and then fighting off two dogs to keep it. The raccoon had the confidence of a man behind on child support. It wasn't giving up anything. At least someone in America is winning. Meanwhile, in Florida, of course it's Florida again, a man was hospitalized after trying to pet an alligator. Authorities say alcohol was involved, but honestly, it's not Florida. It was the beer. Hold my beer. Watch this.
Woohoo!
Okay. Is that how they voted too? I don't believe so, because then we wouldn't have Donald Trump. Only in America do people treat apex predators like emotional support animals. And remember, If the wildlife starts acting like humans, we're in trouble. And now, the moment your teleprompter fears and Chris prepares his popcorn for the quick flash lightning round. Here we go. Blink and you'll miss 3 scandals. Here you go. This is the round where I give Chris the remote and he uses his fingers at will to make me look like a fool, which I do. What are you doing?
Hit the wrong button.
Okay, starting over. Don't touch anything. Good old break. Okay. This is the round where Chris grabs the remote and doesn't touch anything until I say go and hits the play button, not any of these. Maybe he'll remember next time after the 4th time doing this, but maybe not. I doubt it. Anyways, this is the round where I give this dumbass the remote and he tries to beat me by pressing whatever button he can by not even knowing what he's doing. All right, deep breath. All right, deep breath. Teleprompter, don't fail me now. Here we go. Biden says his laser focused. Unfortunately, the laser is pointed directly at the teleprompter. Trump launched a new app and it crashes more often than the economy. And what are you doing, dude?
I was trying
You're
to
supposed to speed it up.
Welcome to the main event of your Wednesday morning. In this corner, standing undefeated, armed with TikToks, hot takes, and way too much caffeine, the reigning, defending, undisputed king of commentary, Robert the Morning Turn Peel. And in the other corner, weighing in at 1 billion likes, 2 million hashtags, and absolutely 0 shame, your daily feed of influencers, clout chasers, cringe content creators, all waiting to be exposed, roasted, and left in the comment section of history. It's time for the only segment bold enough to roast the trends, mock the memes, and slap the hashtags right off of your screen. This is the Hump Day Social Media Roast.
Well, anyways, if anybody's watching, thank you. Thank you for hanging around. Because one day, we're going to get this whole dang thing right. You know, if we had like a film crew, it would be awesome. But we're just amateurs trying to make things work. And that being said, welcome back, you beautiful internet zombies. It's Wednesday, which means already usually checked out until Friday. And 2, it's time for the Hump Day Social Media Roast. When you dive straight into the swamp of online and come up swinging like a feral raccoon with a Wi-Fi. This week's social media landscape. Oh, buddy. It looks like a daycare run by adults with ring lights. All right, let's roast. Let's start with the trend that has the whole internet arguing. Men posting a day in the life of stay-at-home boyfriend. Because apparently, folks, unemployment needed a PR. And that would be them. These dudes are waking up at 11 a.m., stretching like they're recovering from a triathlon, then making a smoothie and calling it a packed day. Their job titles, emotional support beast. domestic vibe, coordinator, or my personal favorite, household CEO, which is funny because the only thing that they manage is their DoorDash order. And if you need a tripod to document your chores, brother, you're not a stay-at-home at anything like boyfriend, husband. You're a stay-at-home tripod.
Humanity's doomed, bro.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I'm doomed.
Incorrect. And this starts with a trend. Let's move on before I file a tax form on their behalf. Next up, couples using AI to generate their future baby, which is wild because every single AI baby looks like it already owns property. These babies aren't cute. These babies aren't precious. These babies look like junior executives who will evict you over a noise complaint. And every AI baby has the same expression. I'm not mad, just disappointed in your credit score. I saw one AI baby that looked like it was about to file a lawsuit against its own parents. You ever see a baby with a hostile takeover energy? Yeah. That's what AI is giving us.
Peak internet moment.
Peak, buddy. This is the summit of stupid. Yeah. Let's talk about the I'm done being nice era on Instagram. Every influencer is posting a moody photo dump with captions like, "New era, I choose me," or the classic, "I'm not the villain, I'm just done." Listen, sweetheart, you didn't become the villain. You just switched from caramel macchiatos to cold brew. Their big personality shift is wearing a slightly darker shade of lip gloss and blocking their ex on Venmo. The only era you're entering is The Attention Crisis, Chapter 7. Anyways,
Delete the app.
what was that, Middle Chris?
That was me.
Delete the app?
Delete the app.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've reached the point where we cheers each other and take a drink.
All right. Oh, did I hit whoa? Oh, I'm sorry. That was supposed to be woohoo.
He's our soundbite man.
Yeah.
You know, we have a lot of fun here. You know, even though I'm insane, I still use my brain to be insane. Cheers. That was a toast, by the way. All right, moving on. For the what the fuck meme moments of the week. There's a guy on TikTok who turned a drive-through speaker into a vape rig. Just imagine the level of brain fog required to look at a fast food audio equipment and think, yeah, I'll inhale that from my brother in Christ. You're not vaping. You're sucking the soul out of the McDonald's menu board. If Darwin had a Lincoln, he'd remove us from the network. Most likely his.
This is why aliens won't land. Yes, thank you.
I can't blame him, Chris. That was a good job. You're getting better. We need to get you some glasses.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Chris writes these lines. He just can't remember them because he can't remember them. And I can't blame him.
Oh.
Next, the influencer crying on camera because her video only got 200,000 views. Let me say that again, 200,000 views. Lady, I'm gonna stop there. Please like and subscribe and share because the more people that watch us while we're live, the more we get views. And the more you support us, the more we get views. Moving on, thousands, lady, 200,000s. Entire civilizations rose and fell without 200,000 anything, and you're sobbing because your algorithmic lottery ticket didn't hit the jackpot this week. Meanwhile, your followers, they're at work, like doing actual tasks. You want to cry? Try getting 200 views, then we'll talk. And lastly, AI is making memes of people sliding into the void, and you can practically hear the robots sighing. Or is that the creepy man behind you? You know how far we've fallen as a species when the AI is like, bro, are you okay? But actually, they don't sound like robots. It's weird. They sound like more human beings. And the memes are just digital versions. I give up. I'm tired. Society has failed me and my phone charger is broken.
We survived Y2K for this.
Yes, we did, apparently. And honestly, I'm starting to question our choices. Time to finish strong with my favorite group of online philosophers, the protect your peace influencers. You know the ones they cause 90% of their own chaos, but post like spiritual quotes like, I refuse to let negativity in. Girl, you are negativity. Their version of protecting their peace is blocking someone who said, hey, 2 minutes later. Their vibe is, I'm healing. But their life looks like a Jerry Springer episode filmed inside a crystal shop. You can't sage away your own personality, sweetheart. That's how healing works. But hey, it makes great content. And that's all that matters online, right? All right, folks, that's your Hump Day social media roast. We've survived another week of online chaos, digital delusion, and algorithmically fueled stupidity. If you laughed, groaned, shook your head, or felt personally attacked, congratulations, you're using the internet correctly. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so YouTube stops pretending we're a small channel. Because with your help, we're taking this runaway circus to the moon! All right, stay right where you are. We're diving into the next segment of tonight's beautiful disaster. welcome back to The Turn, where the news is loud, jokes are cheap, and your host still can't play a power chord without divine intervention. Tonight on The Turn, table where we're dialing in the sonic chaos shaping the culture. Because when the world's falling apart, the least we can do is soundtrack the collapse properly. And speaking of collapse, the music world, the music world's been having a week. We've got pop stars fighting AI deepfakes, metal bands releasing albums recorded entirely inside cryptotherapy chambers, and one country singer who actually drew tour by riding a mechanical bull into a Bass Pro Shop fountain. America, baby. We don't do subtle, but to guide us through the noise, the riff-slinging oracle of questionable wisdom, Metal Chris. What's cooking in the cultural cauldron tonight, Chris?
Peel the music. Scenes from a rare form of DJ announced he's switching sets mid-tour because his spirit animal told him to follow the wind. Meanwhile, a punk band released a 12-minute song called Your Dad's Wi-Fi is Garbage. Art is alive. You got a little faster there, Peel.
I was just making sure you could keep up.
I'm a little slow. Thank you. Give me a woohoo on that one. All right.
That's right. We're living in the only timeline where your playlist can predict your mental health better than your therapist. And honestly, I trust Spotify more.
As you should. Algorithms never judge. All right, folks. Got me?
Yeah.
Crank whatever makes you feel human, because up next we're diving into the cosmos, the conspiracy, the cosmic influence, the universe itself. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the turntable with Metal Chris as our anchor and me as the support, even though I did most of the talking. We're slowly getting him worked in. One of these days we'll get him some glasses so I don't have to make these words one word at a time on our teleprompter. Chris, please go to the doctor.
Do we want
Welcome back, you beautiful disasters. You're tuned in to The Turn, broadcasting live from the Rocky Mountains, where the thin air is thin, and it's about as thin as the IQ of our global leadership, but I think that's even thinner. We've talked politics, we've roasted social media, we've survived Rob's rant. But it's time for something bigger, scarier, and dumber than anything Congress could ever assemble on purpose. Because every other week we crack open the vault of cosmic confusion and stare into the universe like it grew up. Ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and deep thinkers, this is the 3-Eye Atlas Report. Is it aliens with gas or a comet that learned how to think? Either way, it's heading straight for us. It's the only segment on Earth brave enough to ask the questions NASA won't. Like, should we send the alien fart sniffer from Mars to investigate the space? Poodles near Uranus? And the answer is always yes. And obviously from NASA, it's never ask or say anything. Let's dive into the latest anomalies. The tech breakthroughs and whatever cosmic nonsense is spiraling towards Earth this week. Welcome to the 3-Eye Atlas Report, the only segment where the mysteries of the universe collide with the maturity level of a middle school bathroom stall. Tonight's cosmic riddle. We've got an object drifting toward Earth that's either A, an alien with explosive gastrointestinal issues, or B, a comet that's become self-aware and now thinks it's better than us. Honestly, either scenario tracks with 2025. See, every week, our team at the fictional but still slightly more competent than NASA 3-Eye Atlas project logs new anomalies, and this week, the sensors picked up a repeating methane pulse. Not random, not neutral, not natural, patterned like Morse code. Kind of like me, 5th grade, running a mile while I have gas. And if Morse code had chili for lunch, that's probably what it would be too. And that's when someone in the back room, probably the intern who microwaves fish. Oh, I hate that. It stinks so bad. Why fish? Said that thing that changed everything. We should deploy the alien fart sniffer from Mars. And I said, finally, a government program I can get behind. One designed from the ground up to sniff Uranus. Just like a dog. And my ex-wife making sure I was ready for sex. So yes, we're officially sending the alien fart sniffer 9000, humanity's least dignified scientific instrument, straight towards Uranus, where rumors swirl about packing space pools performing synchronized orbital butt propulsion maneuvers. NASA hasn't confirmed it, but they also haven't denied it, which means it's probably true. Look at the data. The data doesn't lie. The methane spikes are rising, the comet is flashing, bright like it's trying to communicate, or flirting, or both, I don't know. And the space poodles, they're yapping in binary. Yip, 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 yip. Yip, 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 yip. So, if we ever have an alien, look to your labradoodle. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to communicate with the alien better than you. Because everything that comes out of our mouth seems to be like poo. And here's the kicker. Just kidding. If this thing has learned to think, if this cosmic bowling ball is self-aware, it's staring at Earth and asking, why did they let Florida exist?
Logic.
Do you think I might be able to? Do you think it might be able to take one of those tour bus rides with the meth conductor?
You know why Florida's cool?
Why?
Because it's the dicky of the United States and it looks like we're pissing on Cuba.
Interesting. I didn't know Florida was cool. I thought it was actually really fucking hot. I love you, Florida. One day I'll go there. Maybe. Then, folks, we might be actually screwed. But here's why the 3i Atlas team becomes heroes. Not because we know what we're doing. That ship has sailed sometime around like 2012. But because we've reached that sacred point in the scientific exploration where we stop. Where we stop pretending. We're in control and start asking real questions like, is the universe going to warn us? No. Are aliens just lactose intolerant? No. And why is the smartest thing in space always heading directly toward Earth like it's late for a Tinder date or looking for a steak slathered in ketchup? Cooked well done. And the answer is simple. Because Earth gives off the same energy as Walmart parking lot at 3 a.m. Curious, terrifying, and probably sticky. So as the comet drifts closer as Uranus, rumbles like a Taco Bell volcano, and as the space poodles begin their majestic orbital torch cycle, remember this: Earth is aliens with gas, or a comet with opinions, and both sound like strong contenders to replace Congress. A moment of silence for the death of our government. I'm just kidding, it hasn't happened yet. We'll be right back with the wrap up, assuming Uranus doesn't interrupt us again. folks. That's the show. If you survived this episode without losing faith in humanity or throwing your phone in the nearest snowbank, congratulations. You've earned your honorary PhD in watching the world burn with style. Adults, go lay down. I got a dog here, and he was trying to get his pineapple behind the camera. Come here, Bubba. Say hello to the camera.
Yes, say
Come
hello
here.
to everybody.
Come here and say hello. You're the big boy. You're the big boy. Yes. All right, we're going to finish the segment I got there, okay, buddy? So, watching the world burn with style tonight, we tore through the headlines with like a drunk raccoon in a pantry. And either way, it's the only way to make sure that, holy crap, what the hell happened to my words? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you make the grind worth it. And not to make it weird, but on our little corner of the internet, you feel like a family, a dysfunctional family. Absolutely. That is true, because you wouldn't watch me if you weren't dysfunctional yourself. Because birds of a feather flock together.
But you would watch me. Not really. Only in your nightmares.
But hey, so was every civilization before it collapsed, right? Now, before we roll the credits, do that thing every creator begs for, like an NPC with a gambling addiction. Hit like, smash subscribe, kick the follow button in the shins, and don't let the alien fart sniffer find your anus. All that crap that makes us famous, you know. So you don't have to be. We can do it for you. Just kidding. Relax. Love ya. You want to help the show? Share it. Tell a buddy, tell a bubby, tell your Grammy, tell your gammy, whatever you call him. Tell your neighbor who's been blasting EDM since 2007, and hey, maybe even tell your priest that said, yes, my son, yes. And as human civilization refuses to evolve, every little push helps this circus grow. So with that, from our weird little studio in the Rockies, from Metal Chris on riffs and rage, and from me, I'm Robert Pill. This is The Turn, and we'll see you next time inside the simulation. Good night, degenerates. Be good and at least be interesting. Tune in next week, Wednesday at 8 o'clock to catch all the insanity. Will I be angry or will I be happy? You never know. But the show will always be good because entertainment is insanity. Thank you very much and welcome to The Turn and goodbye for the night.
Metal forever.
Oh!